Roasting the toast, shots fired from the French press. Let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stays woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Now, it's Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. Shout out to everybody, man. What's going on? You know, I gotta fix some things, do a few fixes here and there. Every morning I got a few fixes. Greatest morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. What's going down? Hopefully everybody is good. It is Tuesday, feeling like a Friday for me. It's Tuesday feeling like a Friday for me. About to go on vacation. True Fat Guy, what's happening? I see you, King Lion, my bad, man. $60, $80 to fill up a Prius. God damn, where you getting gas at? I didn't even know Prius take gas. I thought they was all electric. I thought Prius was all electric. I'm tripping. Yeah, shit if I don't. Damn. 80 for a Prius? Blessings to you, brother. Shoot, I got a hybrid. It'd be costing me 60 to fill up. What's the move? Well, the move is us building. The move is building, continue to build, come back from vacation Monday, hit the ground running. Got a lot of stuff set up. Got my Discord. I'm working on my Discord stuff, getting the Discord ready to be really functional. Shout out to Ohio Ties for helping out a lot with that shit. I've gone ahead and said, you know what? I'm going to join the gang. I'm joining the new gang, man. I'm joining the AI gang. We banging. AI or nothing. Get down with AI or get left behind. It's the real move. And I just, this morning, got with Clyde. Chat Jupta, my guy, my Indian homie Chat Jupta. Chat Jupta. My bad. But Clyde just did some shit for me that I just was like, what? So that's just motivating, man. And it's just, that's the theme is like AI is taking over, man. If you can't learn something right now, you got a blocker in your head. You got to join the party. Hey, man, it's all good. Ohio, it's all good, man. We got time. There's no rush. We on the AI, man. We on the AI train. We got Ohio Ties and dropped the no LM. Gave us a bunch of game on that. We're doing the Society of Freedom Trading League. If you guys don't know about it, jump in. I'll drop the link in the chat if you're interested in trading and doing things like that. I got to get the word out a little bit better, but I've just been functioning, trying to be more productive in what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like every move needs to be a little bit more productive. Need progress? Progress over perfection. YouTube is messing with me, but it's all good. I know what it is. I see what it is. We were doing a live last night with the syndicate, and immediately in the middle of the live, my views drop just randomly. Like I'm looking at the views, not the people that are watching, not the concurrent viewers, but in the YouTube studio, you can see how many views you have. And they took away, I think, 1,200 views. I was like, and I said it in the middle of the live. I told Fred, I was like, did you see that? He's like, nah, what you talking about? I said, dude, the views just dropped out of nowhere. Like the bottom fell out. I'm like, thinking, what kind of shit? So I get emails. I got an email earlier yesterday saying, oh, your YouTube is getting some whatever. Something's happening to your YouTube. We can't explain it. And we'll get back to you. It's been happening with multiple people across the YouTube platform. I'm like, what? Like, wait. And if you would have been, if you were watching the syndicate last night, we was talking about some heavy topics, like some super heavy topics. And the time that they dropped my views, it was crazy. I'm like, wait, it says I have this many views. And then all of a sudden, all the views got taken away in the middle of the live. And luckily, I just be having the YouTube studio open just so the fellas can, Fred and Manny, so they can read the chats if they want to. So I just happen to have that up for them on the big screen. They looking at the chat. I'm looking at like the analytics. Like, nigga, what? Let me see if I can read this email. I sent it to them. Wait, where is it at? I screenshotted that shit. We are aware you're experiencing issues where view counts on your live streams are displaying incorrectly. Our teams are actively investigating the issue. We'll update this thread as soon as we have new information. That's the third email. Ain't nothing really changed but me calling people out. Ain't nothing changed but the call out. And I literally said, you know what? I'm going to stop handcuffing myself and holding back and not going at the injustices or the things that I think are wrong in the world. I'm just going to call it out. And I'm not even saying no hateful shit. I'm not even saying that I hate people or this and that, but just calling out every single person or everything that I see that I think is wrong. Not even being biased. I call out each side, all sides, everybody, every group, everything that if I see something off, I call it out. See something, say something. And from that point, for the last 2 weeks, shit has been funny over here on YouTube. What up, man? When the last time was happening? So I'm joining AI. Me and AI are taking on YouTube. Me and Claude. Claude said, what we got to do, man? I got your back. What's happening? What we got to do? We ready to get active. I said, I don't know. Do we got to involve perplexity? Claude said, shit, homie. We might need to involve perplexity after this weekend. We don't know. We don't want to call in the big guns, but let's just have perplexity on speed dial to see why YouTube messing with you. What up, Alberto? What's happening with you, man? But we're not tripping. We're not tripping. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Shout out to last night, man. Shout out to last night, man. Was such a good night. We got so many super chats, and you guys have no idea how much the super chats help the channel. Like those super chats are everything because that's what gets me out the red. Like, you know what I mean? Like most of this shit is in the red anyway. Like all the money I spent on the studio cameras, all this stuff, like I'm in the red off the jump. But the super chats are what helped me, manage and be like, okay, okay, boom, we doing this. So I just want to say a special shout out to last night. It was a great super chat night, a great chat night. Great impact and everything going on in the chat. You guys are there. Fred, Manny, both dope. We talking about crazy shit. Talking about this Easter might be crazy. This Easter might be crazy. And I'm traveling on Easter. That's the other thing. Like, nigga, I'm about to be. Sometimes you just got to tell your wife, man. You just got to tell your wife, no, I don't want to do this. Yeah, everything is convenient, but I don't want to go to Puerto Rico right now. Like, right now is not a time that I want to travel. I said that shit 6 months ago. Then look at everything just fall. The TSA shit, the traffic in Puerto Rico, this and that. It's going to be raining every day in Puerto Rico. I'm like, what's this setup, man? What's aligning? What stars is aligning against me right now? But no weapon formed against me. Finish the sentence, y'all. Thing ain't working. Shall prosper. But, but hopefully you guys checked out the syndicate. And if you look at the syndicate views, nigga, our views have never been that low. Ever. And we did syndicate at a bomb time. Monday night, bunch of views, bunch of people watching. Cut. Yeah. I think right now the views is sitting like at under 2,000. Usually when we're done with our live, immediately it's at 2,000. Immediately. Like, okay, that's just like a base, but it may sound like a low number to some people, but when you know what your base is and you know what happens and you know that you went even at a better time, no competition, nobody on at the same time, it's where shit gets funny. You're looking like, oh, okay, I see y'all. I see what's going on. And then I look at like people saying we're not getting alerts, we're not doing this. Like, shit looking funny in the light. On Easter Palm Sunday, I did not hear, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't put it past. Massacres has happened all over the place. It's already happened, or that is a plan to happen. Oh, he said that in the chat last night? Shout out to Six, man. Shout out to Six. Y'all know how I think Six is dope, man. Shout out to Six. He's got a lot going on. Brain dope. But Six was in the chat saying that some shit was going on with YouTube. Okay. Well, shit. Something was going on. And I've noticed it, but something's been going on for YouTube with me for the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. Yesterday was a good episode. Oh, shoot. Let me see. But that goes to show what Christy Nome was trying to talk about, or somebody was trying to say. Who sent me that? Was it Manny? I'm talking to Mel Strange right now. Manny was saying, or he sent me some shit where it was saying, oh, get ready for a big massacre Muslims on Christians, such and such, such and such. But if you think about it, it's like, is it going to be a false flag? Which I'm thinking. Let me see. Where did he send that shit? He sent that shit somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. So, drop do you have the Discord mail? Or somebody drop the link here. I'll look it up. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about the massacre. Let me see. Maybe he sent it to, oh man, last night there was a hater hating on the super chats. There was a hater sneak dissing, hating on the super chats. Trying to clown cats for giving us super chats. I was like, oh, what is going on? Don't be mad we getting super chats. Damn it, where is that shit at? Oh, here we go. This cat just sent me this yesterday. He sent me this yesterday, and then we're gonna go into whatever Mel is talking about. What up, Cali Bags? What's happening? Not much, man. Just talking about how YouTube been hating on me. That's it. We going to Puerto Rico. We're gonna be in Puerto Rico, but I'm gonna be live from Puerto Rico a lot on the phone, on my laptop. Let's save this. Let's save. Boom. Okay, let's go. Well, y'all didn't need to hear me to read that. Hopefully, y'all read that while I was muted. Hopefully, y'all read that while I was muted. Soon there will be a massive Islamic terror attack in America. How the hell do you know that, Laura Loomer? You just pulling that out of thin air? It's going to be a huge attack in America, and it's going to be by Muslims. How dangerous is that just to throw that shit out there like that? Just throwing that shit out there, it's going to be a huge attack. Likely have financial ties to podcasters, those who are sowing discord for foreign nations in America. I predict many casualties. Only then will it be set in that. People are so far gone, so against people. Like, this is going to say just the whole group of people. It's going to trace right back to the woke Reich. So now let's see what the hell Mel is talking about. Let's see what the hell Mel is talking about. That just means there's going to be a false. I believe in all that false flag shit. All this false flag stuff that's happening, all this crazy shit, like distraction, false flag, distraction, false flag. All this shit. All of this shit is happening right in front of our eyes. They playing games. They don't got to be truthful at all. Like, at least it was kind of truthful. Yeah, Laura Loomer is shit. She is absolutely shit. Now, let's see. Where was the attack? Christians massacre. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if I trust this site. I don't know what site this is. Open doors. No, let me see. I need to find root. I'm gonna find rooters. The only shit I see coming up is like on Facebook. I don't see anything. Nigeria, like recently, I know in Nigeria the past year's been going down. Well, shit, Nigeria just got bombed by some Christians. Shit. Trump bombed Nigeria recently. Okay, here we go. Palm Sunday attack. New York Times, credible source. We fuck with New York Times, y'all. Yeah, I'm on it now. Y'all see, I got the setup changed up a little bit. You know, I got my full screen here, the full screen, the video reaction screen. You know how we doing, and I got a Discord screen with the oh shit, let's go. Okay, well this is nothing to be laughing about. Palm Sunday attack in Nigeria leaves at least 12 dead. No one has claimed responsibility for the killings in the mostly Christian city of Jos, and the police have yet to arrest the gunman. Killing several others injured on Sunday after gunmen attacked a neighborhood in the mostly Christian city of Jos, Nigeria North. The police said on Monday, but residents said many more have been killed. Long-running conflict between farmers who are mostly Christian and herders who are mostly Muslim in Nigeria's Middle Belt. Violence usually occurs in rural areas in the region, but the city of Jos has seen major clashes in the past. The most recent, the attackers on Sunday walked into a popular local bar, pretended to buy drinks, and then began shooting those inside. Residents said others arrived in vehicles and fired at people gathered around roadside market and nearby church, where they were celebrating Palm Sunday. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Hey, man. I don't know what's going on, but the Congo always got some shit going on. No, Nigeria. I'm sorry, Nigeria. And the shit with the Muslims and the Christians recently, because you guys remember, Trump just was like, we're going to go save the Christians in Nigeria. Christian Crusader. I'm going to save them all. You can save the Christians here, the starving Christians here. We need Trevor on reality check. Oh shit, what's up? The VBC, that's Trevor right there. What up, Trevor? What's happening, man? Hey, I don't know. Keem was in here yesterday, but I was just saying, shout out to y'all, man, for what you guys got going on at the VBC. Y'all got to come out with a name. Y'all got to come out with a name because I couldn't even shout out. Like, I'm shouting y'all out just individually and the VBC, but the show, what's the name of the show? I'm watching. That was literally the first. I don't know. Y'all keep me honest in the chat. Ghetto Cafe, keep me honest. That was like the first reaction that I could do to like a real reaction to a podcast, to a stream. Like, yeah, I did the Jay-Z interview or whatever, but like to an actual podcast stream that I was interested in the dialogue where I can watch the shit without feeling like this is whack. I'm dumber after the fact of watching the shit. That was dope. I love that. So shout out to you and Keem, man, for what you guys got going on, dude. That shit is tight. But yeah, the if you think about it, it's always this battle back and forth. If you think about the three religions, the Abrahamic religions, you got the Jewish people, you got the Christians, and you got the Muslims. Each one saying they reinvented the last religion to make it better. That's what I'm getting from this shit, man. I'm just going to break it down in simple form. Like each religion came and said, you know what? The old ways you was doing it was wrong. This is the new way. Jesus said, all that shit y'all doing, all that sacrifice, fuck all that shit. Stupid. That blood libel shit, dumb. You ain't got to do that. All that church shit, going to church, paying that shit, dumb. Y'all just gatekeeping people from the Father or whatever. Then Muslims came and said what they said. Do Allah, this and that, this and that. This is the real. We do recognize Jesus. Everybody is like an addition, a revamped edition of the old religion. Those three religions for sure. You're right. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm right. And they've been battling it out for the longest time. The longest time. Is it ever going to end? I don't think so. I don't think so. What was it? Oh, shoot, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the horses. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Hold on. I got to find something because it was a good take on some shit that people were talking about. Like this dude thinks what's about to happen is this one world religion. And he's like, nigga, and it's not, the religion that's about to win is not Christianity. Let's see. Of course, I didn't save it. But it's saying that this is going to be a battle. Like it's going to be a meeting of the UN. The UN is UN 2027 agenda to have one religion. Let me see. 2027 agenda for one religion. See, I haven't seen this video. I don't know what video this is, but we're going to look. I don't want to watch some shit that I don't know what it's about to say, but
you're under arrest on suspicion of failing to comply with the Public Spaces Protection Order.
Rion called it. He called it. If you look back at our episode with Rion Sweehalar, the former head of the Church of Satan, I'll play you the clip right now. He called it, and wait till you hear what he says is going to happen in 2027 with the satanic agenda. Listen to this.
I was the leader of a satanic organization. I saw the satanic agenda with my own eyes. I was in meetings.
So what I want to say is pay attention to the complete opposite ideologies. Like it's not even no in between. It's not even no in between. It's like either you're Muslim and you're right, or you're Christian and you're going to hell, or you're Muslim going to hell. You're wrong, or you're satanic. Like it's no common ground.
Discussing the satanic agenda. When I left Satanism, I said, and I have a recording of it, I said that in 2025, people will be arrested on the street for praying for other people. People will be prosecuted for being Christians in Europe. I said it because I saw it on the agenda. It wasn't a prophecy or that I saw the future. It was because I knew what was on the agenda.
Okay, what's scary about this is he goes on and he starts talking about the agenda for 2027. So he was the leader of the Satanic Church in South Africa. And so he saw what was written on the agenda, what they're putting in the playbook. And I remember hearing him say that in 2025, people are going to be arrested for praying on the street. And I thought, dude, you are bonkers. There's no way that's going to happen. And it is happening in Europe right now.
I still don't think that's happening.
We're seeing this play out. So when I saw that clip on social media of this lady being arrested, I went, uh-oh. Because I knew what Rion said is going to happen in 2027. Now, it doesn't mean that this will absolutely happen. This isn't a prophecy like he says. This is what is written into the satanic agenda, which is updated every 9 years. So Rion doesn't know what's going to happen after this. He only knows what's going to culminate in 2027. And what he says is going to culminate in 2027, which we're seeing it play out now in the United States.
Hey, for real.
We're seeing it play out through the world right now, where Muslims are populating the earth. Americans and European women are not having children even enough to sustain our population. Muslims are like doubling it.
Muslims are brown people. Should we take out the word, the religion word? Should we say white, brown? Do they think it's Christians? Are they really saying white? Is that just like the target word? Are they saying like white people ain't versus brown people? Are they just using Muslim and Christian? I don't know. Let's go back to it.
And we're seeing elected officials, Muslim elected officials, infiltrate the United States right now.
What? Infiltrate the United States? Like, this is the shit. This is the shit that's killing me. Like, nigga, wait, what do you mean Muslim people are infiltrating the United States politics? How do you run for a position and represent your constituents and you're infiltrating? How's it infiltration if you're representing your constituents and you're voted in by your people? How's that infiltrating? Like, no, they're just representing who the fuck they are and who they represent. It's not infiltration. So did y'all infiltrate all of the world? Like, was that an infiltration? What do you call y'all shit? What do you call what Christians did? That's not infiltration? Like, what the fuck? What about if it's a Jewish senator or a Jewish congressman, is that infiltration because he's from a different religion? Or a Hindu or a Buddhist? That's infiltration of these motherfuckers is crazy. Like, now I'm starting to see it is this religious crazy shit, but it's also undertone, maybe overtone of racism.
He said is going to happen in 2027 is that there will be a convening. The United Nations will convene, and 20 leaders from every single religion will come together, and they will have to agree on what the religion says, and they will basically give a pitch to become the one world religion. And it won't be Christianity. That's the one world religion in 2027.
And it won't be Christianity. And it won't be Christianity, the one world religion. Oh, so sad for us.
You might say, Ryan, you're bonkers. I thought he was bonkers when he said that people would be arrested in 2025. I'm not spitting conspiracy theories. I'm saying we need to pray, because this isn't just some random out of thin air thing. He is watching the satanic agenda from the satanic church globally play out.
Are you praying?
Are y'all seeing through? Are y'all seeing through? Reading between the lines? What did he say that guy's name? Rian? I hate to make this shit about color or race or anything like that, man, but it's like very like kind of funny. Like, is you only seeing one person kind of people talking about this shit. I might be tripping. It might be just what I'm exposed to. Maybe I'm not exposed to all the other shit that's going on, or like what people are saying. But the people that are saying the end is here and it's going to be satanic and the aliens, like, I'm just waiting for some, like, so y'all send me some black and brown people talking about this shit too. They got to be talking about it. The Jesus People podcast. That's what he call this shit.
Saw the satanic agenda with my own eyes. I was in meetings discussing the satanic agenda with other satanic organizations around the world. So,
what were you doing at a satanic agenda? So are we to believe you that they trusted you in the satanic agenda? Like, okay, come here, Aang. Come here, Avatar, white dude. Viking Avatar. Come in here and do this satanic, so you just revealing shit. Are they grifters too? Are these people grifters as well? There's another edition.
So every 9 years it gets updated. So I'm just aware of the one that's being pushed now up to 2027. I don't know what the agenda is after that. But what I've seen with my own eyes and the online conferences that I've been in with other satanic leaders.
Who are they? Okay. Aang. Where are they? And who are they? Who are the satanic leaders? Who are they? What are you giving us this information for, this half-baked information, if you ain't going to say who these motherfuckers are? Are you really calling them out? Or are you just lip service?
This is what's going on at the moment. When I left Satanism in May 2022, when I left Satanism.
Oh, okay, he was.
And I have a recording of it. I said that in 2025, people will be arrested on the street for praying for other people. People will be prosecuted for being Christians in Europe. I said it because I saw it on the agenda. It wasn't a prophecy or that I...
Okay. So let's talk about that. People are going to be arrested. I'm going to keep his face up there just so you can see how yellow his teeth is. And Aang giving out this information about this satanic shit when he was a part of the satanic shit. Come on, cuz. Hold on. So people are going to be arrested for praying for people on the street. That's what he's saying. Watch. In 2025, people are going to get arrested for praying for people. What if it was a motherfucker that was on the street that was a witch and their religion is witchcraft or whatever, and they acting crazy being witches, and as you walking by, they like, cursed be you. Cursed be you and 1,000 deaths upon your children. From the name of this broom riding witch from the wicked witch from the west, cursed be you. And throwing curses on you and shit. Do you think that shit would be received well? Do you think if there was a witch holding a broom and people that was walking by, she was just throwing shit at them and this and that, cursed be your soul to your children and this and that? Like certain people that aren't witches will walk by and be like, dude, like something's going on. What the fuck? Hold on. Now you got Christians or whatever Muslims as you walking by. I pray that your children do this. Like, nigga, like who? Wait, what? People think just because it's their religion that is normal. Like, oh yeah, well, I'm just praying in the name of Jesus. I'm just saying, put the blood of Jesus on your children. It's other people that are like, nigga, put blood on what? Blood of who on who? My kids? Nigga, back up. But we think our religions are better than other people's religions. Like, no, I'm Christian, so my religion is not crazy. So eating bread, drinking blood, this and that, that's not crazy to some people. You don't think some people will find that as crazy? Like eating Jesus to praise him? So you don't think some people in the world will receive that as like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know about that shit. So possibly you are going to get arrested for doing some crazy shit in the street. What if it was a witch out there, just like a real witch, like looking like a witch and saying witch shit? She had a brew pot and was like, give me some of your hair, and dropped it in the pot. It was dropping frog legs and shit in the stew, in the brewing it. Like, yes, thousands days of darkness on this city. You think that shit she wouldn't be arrested? But the point I'm trying to make is that shit looks crazy to us. To some people, your religion looks crazy to them. I'm sorry if I ain't seeing your messages. I'm not putting those glasses back on no more. How do you get kicked out of a satanic circle? We're going back to Yellow Tooth Aang.
Saw the future. It was because I knew what was on the agenda, and people thought I was insane. So I'm saying today that in 2027, there's going to be a one world religion that will be the acceptable and the only religion around the world that will be legal, and it's not going to be Christianity. I was the leader of a satanic organization. I saw the satanic agenda.
So he saw the satanic agenda, and according to him, the satanic agenda is going to work. And his idea is that the satanic agenda is Islam over the world. That everybody's going to be Muslim. if you're so worried and you're such a believer in this shit, like you're so deep in that shit, isn't what goes on with your relationship between you and God? Ain't that between you, how you operate, how you act? Ain't that between you? It don't matter what's happening in the world. It don't the Bible or whatever say, don't be of this world. Don't be of this world. Don't give into the matters of this world too much. Who cares if it goes to there's more Muslims in the world? Is that just like the end of times for Christian people? Like, oh shit, it's more Muslims than us as they battle for Jerusalem? Or is it really like that they wanted to the illusion that there was more white people in the world than there were brown people? And brown people are starting to know their power and have they leverage. I'm about to start swapping out Christian shit with race now. Like they do that. It's almost like when they say Christian is evangelical. And when they say Muslim, it's Middle Eastern Muslims. It's not the nation. They're not talking about the nation. They're not even worried about Farrakhan and those Muslims. They only talking about the Middle Eastern Muslims. I shouldn't be laughing at that shit, man. It's not fun.
Ugh.
I was the leader of a satanic organization. I saw this satanic agenda with my own eyes.
And the fact, let's look up who this guy is. I want to see who he is. I'm sorry. Hold on. What's his name? Like for them to be such believers in the Bible or the Quran or whatever, the Torah, whatever it is, and you say everything that's in, this is the trippy shit, y'all. I feel like I'm high right now. Now I don't have my glasses on. I feel like I done smoke. They say they believe so much in their Bible and their stuff and their books. If you believe so much in it, don't everything in it is going to come true? So what are you scared of? What you reading, what you praying to? Don't you say that shit is the truth and what's in there is going to happen? So don't all this shit got to happen? What are you scared of? What is the surprise? The satanic agenda. Like, wait, ain't that supposed to happen? Ain't that a part of your book? What are you scared of? What is the big old boogeyman? Nigga, ain't y'all been reading that shit for thousands of years? 400 AD? Nigga, 1625 years? What's the shock? Oh man, this is about, like you said, you believe in your shit. You believe in what is written. Ain't this all supposed to happen? What are you all gassed up about? Hey man, how you gonna say that NOI ain't real Muslims? What is a real Muslim to you? Who are you to define what a real Muslim is? Hey, Key Slayer, NOI ain't real Muslims. According to who? There's so many segments and so many fragmentation. The fragmentation is what's destroying us. We're so fragmented. It's so fragmented. Is somebody always want to call out somebody for, nah, you're not this, you're not that. What about you? Like, let's just focus on us. You believe your shit. You believe your shit. If you believed your shit, you wouldn't even be arguing your religion with nobody. You wouldn't even be going back and forth with motherfuckers. If your shit, my shit is the word, homie. I ain't got to argue the word of God. You got the word of God, right? What you arguing it for? You ain't got to sell it. If you got to sell the word of God, you tripping. Okay, Cali Bags, according to Islam, they aren't real Muslims respectfully, but may God bless them. So what is it about them that makes them not Muslims? You guys are educating me right now. Like, you guys are educating me. What makes the nation not Islam? I do want to know, actually. Like what? What's the distorted version of Islam that's being taught in the Nation of Islam? Because doesn't the, what do you call the other Muslims? You just call them Muslims, you just call them Islam? Don't they have other books and shit that they've added to other writings, added other shit to outside of what Prophet Muhammad did? I'm asking. This is you guys educating me. Oh, you know what? Let's pull up a fucking Discord. Let's pull up a fucking Discord. Because guess what? I'm going to press one button. Boom! Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. That's how cracking I am. Let me see. I'm going to pull up let me see. I don't want to put my glasses on. I do not want to put my glasses on. Let me see. If you guys can, somebody get on the voice chat and game me up about the difference. If I can find this shit. Voice chat. Boom. There we go. I should hide mine. Should I hide mine? Let me see. Let me hide. There we go. Oh, there go Cali. Okay, here we go. Hold on, Cali. Let me fix this. Wait, he's muted for some reason. Some reason you're muted. You got to unmute yourself, Cali. You there? Got my zombie apocalypse shovel. Can y'all hear? Is it? King Slayer, nigga, I'm asking. This nigga's stupid. It's it. King Slayer is an idiot. I just asked to be educated. I literally just said, can y'all educate me on the fact? What are you talking about? I don't know why I can't hear. Hey, Ohio, go in the Discord and see if I'm doing something wrong. If Ohio, just go in there and try to see if you could talk and what you got to do. Because it's coming, he's coming up. No, I don't want to show my own camera. Callie, can you hear me? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Well, maybe it is acting up. Someone said, Mel Strange said it's acting up. Ohio, if you're in here, see if you could see if it's something we're doing wrong, or if you can get in and talk to me real quick. You don't gotta turn the camera on. Just see if you. I won't even pull up the Discord. I just want to see if you can hear me. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to see the audio output. Maybe I don't have the audio output. Let me see. I might need to add audio output. Hold on. No, because you guys can hear the display. Let me see. To So
2027.
you guys
I
can,
don't know
yeah,
what.
so it should be working. Damn, that's pissing me off. My bad. It would be tight if it was working, but I don't even got it working. Can you at least hear me? Can you hear me over there? Well, it was a good thought. It was a good thought while it lasted. I thought it would be good. So if that doesn't work, let's just go ahead and put the fucking phone number up. Damn, I wanted that shit to work. Well, I guess we'll do the call-in shit. Fuck, man. The Discord would have been tight. Somebody school me on that shit. Damn. Try a new stage. So what? Close this stage. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee Rios, number one morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, is this Cali Bags?
You know that, Cali Bags, what's going on?
What's going down with you, man? What's happening?
Not much. I just want to answer that question real quick.
Okay.
Just buy the book. And again, it ain't no disrespect to like the NOI. You know, I respect what they pushing for the most part. Like, I think they stand for like something that a lot of black people, like they got a lot of structure that a lot of, you know, black people need. You see me? So I wanted to say that first.
Mm-hmm.
But also, but just as far as like, listen, man, in Islam, bro, we believe, look, our God is so forgiving and so merciful that he will forgive any sin. But there is one major and unforgivable sin, and it's shirk. It's called shirk in Arabic. You feel me? It comes from the root word shukr, which means partners, associating partners with God. You know, so this is the main thing that not only separates us from the NOI, but it also separates us from Christians, because we believe pretty much everything that y'all believe about Jesus, other than the fact that
he's the son of God.
You know,
yeah.
so right, exactly. He's the son of God, or he's God himself. We don't, you know. So same with the NOI. When you go and say, oh, First of all, having another prophet after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is also blasphemy. And then to say that prophet that came, and this is Elijah Muhammad, I think that's his name.
Mm-hmm. Prophet Elijah.
To say that he's another prophet, and then and to say that he's a prophet, and then to also say that he's God in the flesh, that literally takes you outside of the fold of Islam. It's not. As far as your question, when you say like, what do you call like the other sects, like the Shias and the Sunnis?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's big debates on like those what they got going on. But as far as being Muslim, you will never hear a Sunni say, "Oh, a Shia isn't a real Muslim," or a Sunni. You will never hear a Shia say that Sunni isn't real Muslim, because we understand the basis of the Quran, which clearly tells us to not associate any partners, especially a human, with God, and to give him those attributes. So that's why a person could easily say that,
the nation
isn't real Muslims.
Yeah. They don't follow. So, but the thing is, like, so how do we know? This is, I love this conversation, because this is just a real open dialogue. Like, I want to just ask questions that, like, how do we know that another book doesn't come along, or another edition, or another such and such doesn't happen?
Well, again, it tells us this. It reveals us. Listen, we have the Torah that was revealed to Musa. We have the Injil, or the Gospels, that was revealed to Isa, Jesus. Peace be upon both of those guys. So when the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was in place to be the last messenger. He was to confirm the messages that people like David, because a lot of people don't know this, right? A lot of people don't know that not only do we believe in the Gospels that was given to Jesus, we believe in the Psalms, the entire book of Psalms. You feel me? So like certain things like that. The revelation is given to David. The revelation is given to Jesus, Moses. That's basically what the Quran is for, to say what it is and what it's not, what was right and what was wrong about this, where it went wrong at. You feel me? Like when you start having people like Paul come over here and say, hey, like you don't like changing the rules. You can eat pork. You don't have to circumcise yourself. Things like that. You feel me? It's to correct those type of things. You feel me? And it was to say, this is the final revelation. And this is the final revelation, but Jesus will indeed return. And this is what I was saying yesterday in the chat, you feel me, about that world religion thing and all that. Like it's going to be some leader to come. It speaks like we believe that there will be a false leader, the Dajjal. He will come to be, we're going to like follow him like how we was following Muhammad and how we was following Jesus, but he will be a false leader and he will trick the people. But that will be right before the return of Jesus. And when Jesus comes, because again, we don't believe that Jesus ever died. So when Jesus returns, he will set the record straight about him not being God, but being truly a messenger and an example of that. You feel me? Like a messenger of God,
Yeah. But it's not just, just Jesus returning on his own, or since you say since he's not returning, he just never passed on, but it's also Jesus with somebody, the supreme leader that went away or some shit. Like he's not coming by himself, right?
I don't know. I have to look up on that. All I know is that, when he returned, he will live out his life. He will have a wife and kids. He will be a leader like the other leaders were, and, he will die and he will have a death. And, like that's the only, so when I think one world religion, that's what I think of when Jesus returned. And, you feel me? Set the record straight.
So then I had the question, like, so did Jesus speak of there's somebody going to be after him? Like how, like the dude that was baptizing, the baptizer was like, oh, the dude is coming. Jesus is coming. I am not him. I'm just leading the way for him to be here. So you receive his message better. What did Jesus say anything about like, hey, this is also going to, because Jesus' actions were basically like, hey, I'm cleaning all this shit up too, because this shit is dirty. How y'all getting down is filthy. And you need to be more about God, not about self and this and that. Did he say like, there's also going to be another word to come through?
Yeah, I mean, that's debatable. That's what me and Vic was talking about in the chat these last couple of times, because there are verses in the Bible that speaks of a comforter, a comforter coming after Jesus, who will lead us, etc. I got to look up the exact verses because I don't really want to misspeak, but there are multiple verses like the Deuteronomy 18:18.
Like he's the hidden imam. or the imam or imam the hidden iman that is going to come back also the comforter, the Mahdi. You know what I mean? Like that he was the descendant of one of the supreme leaders, and they don't believe he's dead either. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like the Shia. I'm just learning all this shit. I never really dived into Islam outside of the NOI, and my father figure that was Muslim and Manny, and this is like just like the basics of it, but like really studying like the sections and how it's split, and then like how Shia and the Sunni, and how the Shia believed the Sunni betrayed old boy, so I forget his name, but his sister's name was Zainab, and the battle of Qadar or some shit where they basically slaughtered him. They set a trap for him and his people to come talk to him, and then the Sunni basically slaughtered the Shia group, and he didn't give up. He didn't say, no, I'm going to bow down. He said, no, I'm standing for what's right and what's just. And that's like the start of like the martyrdom shit or whatever. Just from what I'm reading, I don't know shit. I'm just going off the stuff that I'm reading. But then I also read that shit that Jesus will come back, but also with the Mahdi. The Mahdi or the
it's
Imam.
the Mahdi. It's the Mahdi. Yeah.
Okay.
Imam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I get what you're saying. Now, yeah, it will be a. We do believe there will be a Mahdi. You know, which will be a descendant of, you know, because we know Jesus. You know, peace be upon him. He's son of Mary. They're descendants of Israelites. You know, the 12 tribes. Muhammad is a direct descendant of Ishmael. You feel me? His brother. So we believe that Mahdi, when the Mahdi comes, you feel me? Yeah, it'll be around the same time, and he will, you know, like you said, he'll be a leader, and he will. Jesus will pray, like he will pray, like again, because he's gonna come here, he's gonna set the record straight, he's gonna live a regular life, he's gonna have kids, you feel me? He's gonna die like a human, you feel me? Like the rest of us, and there will be a Mahdi. You know, he's gonna kill the Antichrist as well, obviously, you know. Yeah,
but it has to play out though for it to take place. It has to play out. And it's just like shit. Like right. I don't know.
To play out.
And it's just like people that were believers in Christianity, right? Like Christ never said that Christianity is a religion. He never said that. Christ wasn't a Christian. You know what I mean? These are just followers of Christ. But there's always additions. There's like why is there no new books? Like that's my question. Like, so you mean to tell me that God stopped giving messages to people? Like important messages, things that we need to hear, like it just stopped and nothing can be said. Like there's no new additions of the messaging of God. You know what I mean? Like if God is interacting and talking to certain people, so he just stopped.
Well, look, I would say that,
and there's nothing worthy to write and put back. Like, oh, we need to. I don't know. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
There will be another because being a prophet is like a divine, like that's something given. That's not, you don't choose to be a prophet. You don't choose to prophesy. You know, that's something that God chooses. And I would say that we wouldn't need another book because like the way history repeats itself, everything that's going on right now, everything we've been watching on your AM Wake Up show, bro, whether it's in my book, your book, or the Torah, it's been said it's gonna happen. You know. So on top of that, as far as the last day coming, because we're talking about it's gonna be the end of the world, the last day. Yes, there will. This is the end times, bro. You feel me? It says, bro, there are major signs and there are minor signs of the last day. You will have people disrespecting their mothers, their parents. You will have men dressing like women. You will have women dressing like men. You feel me? A lot of stuff like that, right? There's Hollywood, it's weird stuff going on. Like it speaks to that, bro. You know, so that's why I would say, I would feel like we wouldn't need another book. You feel me? Because like, I feel like, you know, we just got to read it. We just got to dissect it. We got to come together. There's too much division right now for it to even be another book.
And that's what I'm saying, like the fragmentation, you know, like everything is fragmented. And then people will pick up on things and be like, oh no, I don't agree with this because of that and this and that. Oh, well, he did this and he did that. And this accusation, allegation. And then it goes to be like, so where does that leave us? Like it just finger pointing, just like we're finger pointing, like, oh, I don't do this. And that's why I say like the debate thing, like these debates, like they have these Christian, Muslim debates and Jewish debates with whatever religions. And they like all have their talking points, but they all have their own trigger points. Like they'll just bring up this, like, oh, they'll talk bad about Muhammad, or they'll say, oh, this is about Jesus and this and that. Like,
Yeah, you don't see the comments right now. They talking crazy about
like, but the thing is, like, the way that they talk crazy about that is out of disrespect. Like, there's no way that you can say that you're not trying to be disrespectful. Like, even if you don't believe what somebody else believes, doesn't mean that you have to bash or be disrespectful or ugly. You know what I mean? Like, that's because even being that way is against whatever you're saying you're for. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're for this, your direct action right now is in direct conflict of what you say your belief is. We're not supposed to be acting this way and doing this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, if the example has been set and you still acting like this, like, how are we to believe you?
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Look,
like,
and this is what I say to those people, to the VIX, to the ZG in the chat, talking about Muhammad is a PDF and all that. Look, bro, it's a verse in the Quran. It say, look, bro, it tells us Muslims to go to the disbelievers, to the Christians, to the Jews. Hey, you gonna say, I'm gonna gather my people, I'm gonna get my men, you get your men, I will get my women, you get your women, I get my children and you get your children, and we gonna all pray together, and we gonna ask God, hey, please strike down whichever one of us is wrong, and we can leave it at that.
Dude, but the thing is, like, okay, they want to say that, right? But then they don't want to talk about the baby killing. Like, you guys, like, Christian crusades and all this shit. Like, you want to talk? You think PDF is the most filthiest thing that could be done? You should see how Christians was acting. You should see how the shit that went on in the world. Like, that's why I said we try to distance ourselves from the ugliness of humanity, right? And like be like, oh, these are the great things that came across, and these are like, no, talk about the disgusting shit that all of our ancestors were behaving in savagery and killing and murder, taking out. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna conquer, I'm gonna just go conquer this land. No, it was like, I'm gonna go conquer and destroy. Everybody in here, lineage is attached to debauchery. Oh yeah, my bad.
Nah, I agree. You ain't saying nothing wrong. Like, facts.
But that's the funny thing is they'll try to point that out. They'll point something out, but won't look at what's wrong that's throughout history. Like, okay, you talking about thousands of years ago? The niggas wasn't even intelligent. Niggas, like, it's a whole bunch of shit that was going on. Like, motherfuckers thought this, thought that. This motherfuckers praying to gold. Motherfuckers fucking trees because they thought the tree god was this. Like, all that shit, man, come on now. Like, but they just try to pick apart what they know will hurt you, is what I'm trying to say. Basically, like, people will say what they think is going to hurt you, but it's just more revealing about them than it is about you.
Yeah, and that's exactly, you couldn't, but.
And look, I'm not even a Muslim. I'm not even Islam, but I know what's respectful and what's disrespectful. Like, dude, I'm not about to bash. One thing I'm not gonna do is be a basher of religions. You know what I mean? Like, you believe what you believe. Like, you guys may have access to shit that I don't have access to. May have read some shit that I have not read, like this shit in Ethiopia, or just even these people that are out there fighting right now, this holy war that they call it, or whatever they're doing. These motherfuckers is walking by the shit that we read, and so it's not really real to Alex DeLarge. Like, to Alex, it's not real. So he said it's Harry Potter, right? But the shit that we're reading about, the shit that we talk about, that's not really tangible for us. These motherfuckers is going to the wells where the shit happened at, where the shit is written.
Bro, it's not far, bro. Like bro. Somebody said, gang, bro. Somebody said the Prophet Muhammad went to that cave and he got possessed by a demon. But that cave is an actual real place that people visit on a daily. It's probably 1,000 people circling that cave right now as we speak. You feel me? Because it's not too far down from the Kaaba and etc. Right? So I just say I like to say, like, that's where the Christians, like, bro, I get, like, it kind of breaks my heart more with Christians than any other people. Obviously, because my family's majority Christian, and then too, like, just be like, man, if only God knew how much we like.
Yeah.
And not only Jesus, but his mother, his mother, you know, and like, it kind of break my. It'd be like, damn, like, how y'all don't see this? But it's like, bro, it's not the eyes that are blind, it's the heart.
Exactly, and it, like, I give people grace too, because, like, I'll look beyond a comment. I'll look beyond, like, someone's disposition and look at. I'll go further than surface and see like, oh, you're tormented. You're tormented by your own thoughts, or you're tormented by the world. Like the world's got you acting in the way that you're acting. You know what I mean? Like it's not your fault. Like I know a lot of this shit is affecting a lot of people, and in turn it gets people to act ugly, and then they think something that's like cute or funny, like ha ha ha, is something that's hurtful. But because you're so hurt, it doesn't matter to you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Like they say, hurt people, or misery loves company. And what Sally says about Susie says more about Sally than it does Susie. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, all this shit to me is all fucking interesting, because as much as we want to be like, this sounds like Harry Potter to me, right? It sounds like Harry Potter. All that shit is based off something. Harry Potter is based off something. All this shit is based off something. But if it sounds like Harry Potter to you, the world is destroying itself over Harry Potter. What the fuck do you think they know? We'll give them all this credit. We'll give these higher ups and all these elites all this credit for having access to technology and then all this shit. And they know things that we don't know, but then we'll discredit when they're fighting for religion. Like, all that shit that they're exposed to, they still fighting over religion. You think they don't know some shit? Oh, so now they don't know shit. Now they dumb. Now they dumb and ignorant. But on every other basis, these motherfuckers got shit figured out and got us out here lost. But they still are doing the same thing. So you don't think that it's funny to me. Like it's like, nigga, so you telling me these people that have all this access?
We doing, bro, exactly like when we fuel like this, bro, we doing exactly what. Bro, there's people out here who running this shit, bro. We'll never see their faces, bro. There's people who running this program, bro, this world, bro. We will never see their faces, gang, and we doing exactly what they want us to do when we feuding and like going to war about certain shit, bro. Like
it's real, and
it's sick, bro.
I can see it coming, like, in just all the access has just added to like the distraction or the separation. All it is just separation. Like at high school, like you got your segmented high school, like the whites eat with the whites, the blacks eat with the blacks, Mexicans, the weirdos with the weirdos, the cool kids with the cool kids, or whatever. And it's like, if you can keep it that way, it's easier to control the high school. Now, if all those people get together and like, nah, nigga, like we don't like lunch as a whole, not just the gays or the weirds or the blacks or the Mexicans, but if everybody is on one accord, like, dude, if y'all don't serve us the right kind of lunch, it's a problem. Then now it's a problem because the group, everybody is on the shit. But when we're leaving people out the circle, leaving people out the dinner table, like, nah, you can't eat because this is your belief or this and that. Like, but we're not looking at each other beyond the belief and religion and looking at the humanity. Like, dude, this is a motherfucking child, nigga. What
humanity?
Like
the humanity, bro. And like, look, bro, Ramadan just ended about like a week or two, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in a masjid, you know, as much as I possibly could be. And bro, do you know how many Christians I saw that it came in the mosque, bro, and they had questions and they wanted to learn, like, and they ate with us.
That's bomb.
Like, we not like, oh no, like,
that's amazing.
Like, so, bro, it'd be kind of blowing me, like when I read it. Definitely like hurt my heart, my feelings a little bit. But like you said, bro, that's exactly like what they trying to do.
Yeah, and the thing is, people with no belief have to shit on belief. Because what does it got to feel like to not have no hope or no faith? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
that's what I'm about to speak to too.
Just imagine that shit. Like imagine if you had no belief, no faith, no higher calling or nothing. You just here being here. Like, yeah, I can see why you're angry. You know what I mean? I can see why. Like just an example, a single man that ain't never been married, ain't never had a woman who loved him, can shun a relationship that's working or shun a woman who's being romantic with her man. Like, look at this shit, this and that, because you haven't experienced it. That's just not real for you. And so instead of saying congratulations to them for finding happiness, you can only think about your own misery and what you don't have,
bro. And one thing about those people who have no belief, bro, like whoever said that Harry Potter BS, look, bro, you a slave to something. You a slave to something. You gonna be a slave to something. You gonna be a slave to God, or you gonna be a slave to women, to this money, to the dope game, to the entertainment industry, to sports. You're a slave to something, bro. To politics, which a lot of people are slaves to politics.
Oh yeah, that's a big one too.
Like, you gonna be a slave to something. You feel me? You're gonna be a slave to something, bro. So it's like, man,
But look,
don't know,
but
bro.
even it could go so far as being a slave to your thoughts. You know what I mean? Like you can't
a slave to your thought, man.
you can't control your thoughts,
Ooh,
which means you can't control your actions. You could be a slave to your own inabilities. You could be a slave to your own weakness. You know what I mean? Like people are comfort and content where they're weak. Well, I know this weakness better than I know what I could get strong at. So I'm just going to live in this weakness, or I'm going to live in this lack. And they are comfortable there because that's where they've lived. And it's not like I'm not mad at them. I understand. I'm just like, hey, I'm not going to bag on you about it. You know what I mean? Like, and we can use Alex as an example, right? Like I get along with Alex. I really enjoy our conversations. I enjoy him in the chat. I really do.
Shout out Alex, man.
Shout out to Alex. And
Shout
then,
out Alex.
like there was a time where Alex was mad at me for having my own thought. And he thought that shit was going to bother me. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, like no bullshit. Like, nigga, you just somebody in the chat that has a different opinion than me. And it's not that I don't like you. It's just I have a different opinion than what you shared. But it bothered him to where it made him do different activity, different actions. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, cool. Like just you feel so strongly about that. If somebody doesn't feel like that, you start having adverse effects. And that's the slavery.
That's it, bro. That's the slavery, bro. You know it, man. I appreciate the conversation, bro. I ain't going nowhere. We like that.
Hey, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for sharing your thoughts and your wisdom and things that you do know about. Because it is just a question. It's like I just have questions to some things, and I literally do just be wanting to hear what people think and hear other people's thoughts. Like I think all of us have value, and all of us are dope ass people. So thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
That's love, bro. I'm in the chat.
All right, for sure. Blessings to everybody, man. I want everybody to accept the fact that we all aren't going to be in accord on everything. Like we're not going to be in accord on everything all the time. Like there's going to be things that we don't agree with each other. There's going to be things that you say that bother me. There are things I say that bother you, but it's not the end of the world. It's not just because this opportunity presented itself or whatever. It doesn't mean it's your turn to tell somebody they're wrong or your turn to say, no, I'm right. Sometimes we just got to listen. At times, just listen like, okay, this is a conversation. This is what they believe. Like when you listen, you can really actually pick apart somebody's disposition or their argument or their position on something like, but when we're already like going at it with them and not even listening to the complete story to be like, just say if Cali would have called in right now and he would have just talked for like 15 minutes and nothing made sense. You didn't even give him the chance to not make sense because you're trying to talk over and this and that. Sometimes people can talk, and I'm not saying that's what he did, but sometimes people will talk themselves out of the argument. Like, nigga, like you just contradicted yourself. But we won't even let people talk to even see the depth of their lack or the depth of their knowledge. As something about that conversation, you're going to gain something from it. You're going to gain something from it. You're going to learn either, okay, this is where that person's lacking, or this is where that person's strong. This is where that argument falls on itself. But we just be like so ready to just like bash. No, it ain't always time to be mad. I used to hate conversation. I used to hate conversation. I used to hate talking. Like, what we talking about? Like, why we talking? Be about that action. Nigga, like, what we talking for? Like, why everybody talking so much? That shit was so stupid, but it was just the lack in me, like the lack of conversation, the lack of understanding. Like, shoot, some people have to talk to get their thoughts out and this and that, and to understand everything comes from communication. Ah, man, niggas talking too much. What's all this talk about? Either get with it. Oh, y'all having a disagreement? Like, y'all, you don't get down, nigga. Get down. Like, what? Let these niggas figure that shit out. Nah, y'all doing too much talking. Get out there. Get out there, get active. Stop talking. Nah, you running your mouth too much, man. Get out there, get active. Get active. Y'all talking too much for my comfortability. Y'all fine and y'all talking. But me, my discomfort, like, nah, man, that's just y'all get out there and get down, man. To appease me. I'm tired of y'all talking, so I'm ready for y'all to fight. That shit is so funny. But you couldn't have told me I was wrong at the time. You couldn't have told me that that wasn't man shit. That wasn't like how men get down. That's not how men, that you couldn't have told me that's not how men operate. I would have told you with 100% men don't talk. Man, you're doing too much talking to be a man. Men handle business. Backwards. But now, conversation, I will sit back and listen, and I will disagree full-heartedly. But I'm more interested in hearing the finish of whatever the person is saying, so I don't disagree and then mess up and make them fumble over their thought. Like, now I want you to get this whole thought out clearly and unadulterated, uninhibited, unblocked. Talk. Sit there and listen, like, okay, that's interesting. Hit somebody with that's interesting. That's very interesting. And that's your only rebuttal. Like, do you understand what people, how much they believe and how much passion they have in what they're talking? Because in conversation, people are trying to win the conversation. Even on a small level, people are trying to win the conversation or get their point across. Now let them do their whole spiel and be like, damn, that's interesting. That's interesting that you think that. That's an interesting way to look at things. And move on. Be like, okay, dude. I used to do that shit just to get on people's nerves because I knew it would bother them. Like, oh, you want what you said to bother me, to trigger me to say more shit. I ain't got nothing to say. That was interesting. Cool. Okay, cool. Now what? Let's move on. Let's move, like, but you didn't hear what, like, no, I heard you. I heard, yeah. You ain't got nothing to say? Nah. Do you agree or do you disagree? I don't think it matters. I think all that matters right now is that that's how you feel. Do you feel better after sharing? I feel enlightened. I feel enlightened. Thank you. Thank you. But sometimes people just want to talk just for that. Like, but when you let that shit fall, like, that's dope. Dope shit. For sure. What up, Ghetto Cafe, man? This is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Shout out to all of us, every single one of us. We're so diverse in our thoughts and in our walk, like, that I think we're just super powerful. I don't think there's anything that we can't talk about or can't get to a better understanding with everybody involved. So that's just what we're doing here, man. We just doing a few things, just trying to be cool. We're talking about stuff that's happening in the world. We don't know. Manny said last night, like, they always saying it's the end of the world. But then what happens afterwards? But I couldn't even talk to Manny about Paradise last night. That shit pisses me off. I can't even talk to him about Paradise because he ain't watched it, but the shit is so relevant with what's going on. Ivani Buddy, what's up? Nick Bags in the building. What's happening? I see you, Eric Chapman, ZG, Love Snitching, Love Snitching, Rotten Roll, Greedy. What's up with y'all, man? Alex, what's going down? But he make me not be able to talk about some shit just because he didn't watch. I don't know, like. Do you guys? This is a good question. I think we were talking about Manny in the Paradise before we go into the AI shit and how I'm about to be using the AI for every advantage it offers. What do you guys believe about morality? Like, if you don't believe in a higher being, or that there is something out there that is supreme being, that's a higher being, higher spirituality or whatnot, like Mother Earth or the universe, this the spiritual being of the universe or whatever, what keeps you from doing whatever the fuck you want to do? The laws of the laws of the land. Like, if somebody is an atheist, right? Um, like, what is your thoughts on morality, ethics, and this and that, and what keeps you? What are your what are your guidelines of being a good person, or what's good and what's bad? And then you guys know that they have satanic atheists, people that are satanic but they're atheists. That shit was a surprise to me. Like, wait, so you could be satanic and not believe in God or whatever? Like, you just believe in the no, we don't believe in anything spiritual. We just are the opposite, and we just say satanic. Watch. A atheistic Satanism is a non-supernatural philosophy that uses Satan as a symbol of rebellion. It's just a rebellion against religion. Did you guys know that? Like, it's people that are Satanists that are just like, no, I'm just against religion, but we just use Satan as a symbol. They don't even believe in him. They don't believe that he was an angel, none of that shit. A rebellion against arbitrary authority, individualism, and a rational self-interest rather than a literal deity. I learned that just maybe a month ago. I didn't even know. I thought every time they said satanic church or satanic membership, I always thought it was like, oh, they believe in Lucifer, the devil, or whatever. It's just like, nah, we just use this shit just to say we're against everything that y'all talking about. We just use it as a symbol.
Should a Christian contend in the arena of religion? We're just in Jude 3 doing a lot of application. Contend. Now, as we get into this, I'm going to hit a lot of issues very quickly. Some of you are going to have very...
Sorry.
Should a Christian contend in the arena of religion? We're just in Jude 3 doing a lot of application. Contend. Now, as we get into this, I'm going to hit a lot of issues very quickly. Some of you are going to have very specific questions. This is a QR code for a book that I co-authored called Doctrine. So first, we'll start with Jesus versus the atheist. Atheism is this: there is no God. No, theos, God.
Egypt, what's going on, baby? What are you barking at? Well, yeah, that's more interesting shit. Like, they so tired of religion that they just against all of it. Like, we're so tired of what you got. We're just going to adopt what you think is the worst thing, what you hate. We're just going to make that our symbolism. From a former...
about atheist trolling religion Satanism, or are you talking about actual power in the satanic
They're the same
aspect?
thing. They're the same.
They're the same.
They're no different. People, the Satanism that's like registered with the government, the like quote unquote religion that uses its like church, for lack of a better term, in order to affect politics, like trying to take the Ten Commandments down because they're like, well, if you get the Ten Commandments, we get Baphomet type thing. Those people are trying to be secular, and it is like it's an aesthetic dressing in order to be political and troll, but also the types of people who come to them are interested in witchcraft and magic, are doing actual Satanism.
When you got into it, you're saying that you're a 8 out of 10 atheist, influenced by the new atheists, and you're going into it initially your intent. Are you going into it as a means to troll?
Yeah.
Or are you going into it as like, yeah, like I'm down with Satan, like that's the homie?
So I'm going into it like I'm down to troll,
Okay.
and my culture is heavy metal, right? It's like a meme to get like 666 or all these things tattooed on you, and then you go, oh, the Church of Satan, that's so funny and edgy, and they're doing politics, and then like the hot girls are like, I'm gonna sign up, whatever, and then you do it too, and then you're like, oh, but what about the aesthetic of magic? Like, how crazy is magic? And now you're reading occult stuff. And now you're like, what if I tried it? You know, or like, what if we did it? Or what if I got like sigil tattoo? And then it like cascades down into the next thing you know, you're like, I wonder if this works. And now you're reading about it, and now you're interested in it.
When you say Satanism,
for Alex, I'm trying to. If you can get cancer, if you get cancer, you praying or going to the doctor. Both. The better question is your doctor praying? I think that's a better question. As your doctor goes to school, as your doctor learns, is your doctor a praying doctor? I don't think it's more so about the cancer patient. It's more so about like a doctor believes in God, but he still becomes a doctor. Kind of a stupid question, really. Like what was accomplished in that question? It's not even about, but JB, it's not even about healing through prayer. It's just like the question is a flat question. It just falls. It's asked as if you can only have one without the other. You can't have both. I can't pray and go to a doctor. Like what marginalized and boxed you into where, oh, you can only pray and that's it. Like do you think like people think that they could pray to eat and just think that somebody is going to like magically put food in their stomach? Still got to eat. Where did it say that you have to lose like one or the other? I don't think that is what anybody believes. I don't think anybody is like, well, no, I'm not. You know what? I'm a complete lie. I'm pretty sure there is people out there like that. I'm pretty sure there are people out there like that, but it would be silly. Are you calling? Uh-oh. My bad. I didn't even see you calling, Alex.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? This is the AM Wake Up Show. This is the Coffee with Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. Craig. We got Alex DeLarge on the phone, proclaimed atheist. So let's go. What did you want to call about? What did you want to talk about, actually?
The same topic you guys are talking about.
Let's go.
I checked in when Cali Bags was like this conversation. I mean, I see it as not going to change, of believers for the most part. There simple conversations aren't going to change a believers, and simple conversations aren't going to change.
Wait, hold on, Alex. I'm gonna turn off the Bluetooth and then turn it back on. Hold on. Because it is going in and out. Alex. You there, Alex? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right, there we go. This is clear now. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah. So two things I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about what Cali Bags is talking about, and where you had something you had mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Conversations are good. Conversations are good. I just like to get my point out there, and just a different perspective, because religious people. I went to Catholic school. I got baptized. I got my first communion. I did my confirmation. The only thing left is to get married and die. You know what I mean? Like I studied the Bible. I went to church every week, twice a week. You know what I mean? Like I've been there, and from me personally, from what I've seen, is that faith has, and the people that follow it have showed me that it doesn't matter if that's in your life or not. You get what I'm saying? Like it's you're not any better off or any worse if you believe in it. You know what I mean? And at this point, I mean, there's this. If you look at the people in jail, 90% of them are actual like religious. You know what I mean? Like they believe in some type of religion. You know what I mean? The state with the most churches and the most Christians is Texas, but the state with the most women's being the victim of a crime is in Texas also. You know what I mean? So it's like it's up or down. I mean,
and so then let me ask you this. That's a good point. So who is usually the offender? Who's usually the predator, gender wise?
96% males.
So do you not believe in men anymore?
What do you mean?
Do you not trust men at all? Do you say, oh man, I've seen men be rapists. They're all this.
I don't think any of us trust a random stranger.
But what I'm saying is, did you lose your faith in humanity?
No, because the facts are true. We say 96% of the men. I go off of facts. You know what I mean? So I'm living my life off of what I can see. And I can see that you have to be, if I see an old lady walking down the street and a young man walking down the street, I'm going to say, yo, the old lady's probably safer than the young man.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, like, you know what I mean? But instead of attacking the individual.
No, I lost faith in men. Yeah, I lost faith in men. Yes.
Like instead of attacking the individual or whatever, or men, you went to like they're religious. But the one common theme of all that, religious, atheist, a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, whatever, they're men. Why wouldn't you go? Why wouldn't you go to men instead of religion?
Those men are religious, right?
Some of them are not.
Well, like I said, 90% of the people in jail are religious.
But 100% of them are what?
Men. Well, in a man jail, yeah, there's 100% male, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
so check this out.
Okay.
So check this out. I've been up and down. I've seen what, the religious part about it. I don't think it affects their life with or without. I mean, if you look, Cali Bags was talking earlier and I grew up, it being in my culture just because Roman Catholic, you know what I mean? It was in my culture. What I see going on right now is super hypocritical. A lot of the people in the church, the one person in the church that my family was the closest to, the wife was having an affair with somebody else. And this, I'm talking about like in 86. You know what I mean? Being like, damn, like she was the one that went to volunteered, would speak at the, this and that, would talk up on top, like, and she was the one that was having an affair on her husband. You know what I mean? So I lost faith in people, not even in the religion. I lost faith in the people in it. It's like, how can I believe this religion when the people that are the ones that are spreading it the most are the ones doing the worst? So that got me separating from the religion itself. Then I started looking into the religion itself. It's like, how am I going to be okay with my religion being the real true religion when there's thousands and millions of them out there? You get what I'm saying? Like,
my question would be, the woman who you said that was a family friend that you guys knew very well, was cheating on her husband, committing adultery. Right. That's the first
scandalous thing I've seen a Christian do. Yeah.
So out of all of the examples of the women in your life, how many of them were doing that?
I wouldn't know.
Was it more not doing it than were doing it?
I probably, yeah.
So why would you cater to the lesser?
Because the one that was the spokesman for that church was the one doing it. It wasn't the person that was casually doing it. It was the one, pushing it the most that was doing it the most.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it makes me fall in the line of like the generalization. You know what I mean? Like what you've seen more of is not that, but because that had more of an impact on you, that's what you catered to more. You know what I mean? Like that caused more of a feeling, like more of an effect.
Well, of
it's
course.
like more pain there. And it's like, no, I'm gonna pay attention to that shit because that's what hurt more. It hurt more than this other shit feels good.
Listen, it's the same way as like you see that one person that's in charge of like remember somebody got busted that was in charge of like online kid surveillance, against like child predators, and then he was doing the bad stuff. That's why I start losing faith in that system, in that organization. It's useless at this point. It's useless, Rios. I mean, you could speak to someone that you don't know none of his background. He's talking facts, crazy what sounds like crazy facts. Yet he murdered someone, or he argued someone, or he, you know what I mean. So it's like it's just, to me, it's nonsense. To me, I believe in science. I believe in facts. I believe in person to person. Honestly, I believe that we're just intelligent animals. Honestly, that's what I think. We're intelligent animals. Our vocabulary and our language got us to start thinking further. There's one theory that like, it was almost like an abnormality to where like when there was apes and humans, the separation between apes and humans was the jaw muscle, to where like, instead of brute strength in the jaw, it was a abnormality where like the brain got bigger instead of the jaw muscles, because your jaw muscles and your brain is right next to each other. Mm-hmm. It's right at your temple. So if you have you see a pit bull, they got some big ass, like right next to their ears, their eyes, they got that big ass muscle, their jaw muscles on it. Yeah, exactly. Monkeys have like a small little brain with big jaw muscles, like crazy power. Well, there was an abnormality to where they started getting bigger brains and smaller jaws. You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't survive out in the middle of nowhere if it was based off of brute strength. But we're very, we adapt and we're very smart. Imagine how long, imagine what it took for us to get here, Rios. We've been here for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of years. Imagine what it took for us to get here. A baby cries out in the middle of nowhere, and a fucking, animal hears it. We had to, how to find food. How does it, to me, did they have the Bible back then? We made it from people that were just animals surviving. Do you think they had a Bible back then? No, they had a brain and they had a heart. And that's all you need. All you need is a brain and a heart. And from what I see right now with the religious people, what I've seen since I was little, they have no fucking brain and no fucking heart.
So can I ask something?
That's it. Think about it. Look, think about it. It's programming. To me, I'm programmed. To me, you're programmed. Everyone's programmed. If you go buy a car, if you see a new Nissan commercial, it's got leather seats, the leather is blinging, the wheels are shiny, the glass is, it's clean. Right? You're gonna go over there and get it. If you see a shirt, it's nice and tucked, it's clean. You're gonna go over there and buy it. If you see any type of food, how come advertising when it comes to food doesn't look like nothing when you get there? And we don't have a problem with that. When you see a burger on TV, that shit looks crazy. And then when you get there, it looks like somebody stuck it up their ass and then stepped on it 3 times. and you still buy it. And you still buy it like, man, you go to In-N-Out, that shit's bomb. Oh, you go to Burger King, you get the new Snoopy Dookie Dookie burger.
Yeah, like, you go eat it because you made the effort already. You like, shit, I'm about to tear this shit up. But so let's go to the. What
I'm saying. Imagine, Rios, if you go see a Lexus on the commercial, and then when you get there, that shit is flat. The fucking leather is ripped. You think you're still going to be happy about it?
No, you're not going to buy it.
No.
But
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So that's why I go to.
It's programming.
So programming. So you think, like you said, the mandible, the jaw, and all that stuff. So when you think about those people, those men or women or whatever, the caveman, Neanderthal or whatever, you think that they were morally, you would agree with the shit that they were doing back then?
I think they were surviving in the times that they needed to survive.
So when does that stop? When does
their brain and their heart?
When does that stop?
Never. Never. You just change towards the civilization. Think about it. We live in LA County,
Exactly.
Rios. That's bigger than 40 other complete full states. LA County, the population of LA County is bigger than 40 states in America. Just LA County. That's what I'm saying. Like, we adapt the shit that we grew up to and lived and seen and all that. To me, there is no God. I'm sorry. There is and there's not. It doesn't matter. But to me, it doesn't even matter.
So let me ask you this. So you said that you think that cavemen and Neanderthals or whatever the evolution thing that you're talking about, you think that they were living surviving according to the time. So you don't think that they was doing things that were just animalistic behavior with no morals and no ethics, like, hey, that's mine, your whole family dies, or this little girl, or cannibalism.
No. I don't mean that. I don't mean it that way. No. I don't mean it that way. I mean that they survived growing their food, having kids, fighting other, people trying to steal their stuff. They just lived, just survived. They didn't sit there and pray to any like.
Are you sure?
Thing. No.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
You're saying that they didn't have a higher foundation ever?
Yes. Yeah. Religion is new, Rios. We've been here for millions of years.
Religion, but belief in a higher being. You think that that's something we created? Like they weren't
Rios,
praying to fire.
Rios,
you don't think that they were praying to the trees or anything?
No.
So the stuff, the writings on the walls and the caveman shit where there's like stuff that they're kneeling to and then doing shit to, you don't think that there was a belief beyond?
No.
So if they don't think, then my question is, if they don't believe that, what stopped them from just being? So do you believe that they were fucking savages?
No, I told you they had a heart and they had a brain.
So wait. So what tells you that they had a heart and they were not savages?
Are we different than them?
No, I don't know. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Our ancestors, the people that we came from, the people that we came from, they didn't need this religion. Religion was
no. Leave out religion. I'm talking about just how they operated on like the morality and shit. You think that they were morally
like an animal?
Correct.
Do cows have a religion? Do fox have a religion? Do tigers have a religion? Do mountain lions have a religion?
Wait. So you rather live like a tiger?
No, I'm asking you a question. Don't ask me a question with a question. I'm asking you.
But that's how I have to do it.
Animals have religion.
Because
no. Because I'm clearing it up.
Nigga, you have just said 1,000 fucking things. Let me say what the fuck I'm saying. You didn't talk for 100 minutes.
I'm an animal.
But you think so? You rather? So wait. Do you think you rather live like a grizzly bear?
Do animals have a religion?
No, I don't know what a fucking animal is because I don't connect to an animal. I don't think I'm an animal. Okay. So I don't know what the fuck a dog is thinking. I don't know what a bird is thinking. I don't know anything that's going on in their brain. So do you? So
you don't know what?
So would you rather live as a grizzly bear? Would you rather live as a grizzly bear? I know just as much about what a plant is thinking than I do what a cat is thinking.
Okay, so do you think a dog has a religion?
I don't know what a fucking dog is doing.
Okay. Do you think a human has a religion?
No, some humans don't have religion.
Okay, there it is. That's as simple as that. Exactly, Rios. It's as simple as that.
You know how I can answer that? You know how I can answer that? Wow. Because I'm a fucking human and I talk to humans. Nigga, like what? You asking me a question about a fucking animal that doesn't speak.
Right. Do you see them going to temple? Do you see them dressed in hats? Do you see them congregating somewhere when someone dies?
So you think you're so wait. So you think you're just the same as an animal?
Yes, I told you that. Yes, I told you that. Yes.
You don't. So let me see this. So why don't you live like an animal?
There's a difference. Ants don't live like birds.
So why are you doing all the things that don't make sense?
This is the society that we live in. What are you talking about? That's exactly. You know what doesn't make sense? Religion.
So why don't you? So look, there's places.
Somewhere Sunday.
No, there's places.
Somewhere Sunday.
There's places you can go that are wild. If you have that much of a connection to the wild, like, and you just want to live animalistic.
No. Well, exactly. If you have that much connection to religion, go to Bethlehem, go to Israel. If you believe in Christianity so much, go to Rome.
But what I believe is that he said none of that shit matters.
Rios,
But my religion, he said none of that matters. Your church is what you believe. Like where you pray is your church. Your body is your temple. Like that's what I believe.
Okay. So my people only have known about Christianity 500 years. We've been around for millions of years.
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious. Why not live out your dreams of being an animal?
No, because I'm a human. I'm an animal.
Okay. Now, there we go. Now we're not an animal. We're human.
No, Rios. I told you we live in Los Angeles, right? The biggest city in the world. Okay, there's people just like us that live in the middle of nowhere right now. Have you seen the documentary Babies?
No,
you need to see that documentary Babies. Not. Okay, this is what they did. They sat a camera.
But wait. Before we go to another thing, I want to.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Wait. So if it's the same thing, then we are already there. We don't have to talk. But you said you believe in science, right?
I believe in facts and science. Yeah.
In science, which is also heavily ran by men, humans. And you know that they're liars and you know that shit is not what it seems to be, but you choose to believe what they say. You know what I mean? Like, even though that they are absolutely everything that you talked about.
Proven science.
The humans that are.
Science.
You know what I'm saying? You said you don't believe in religion because of how the people act.
It's not proven. No, because it's not proven. Prove it to me. Prove it that if you go to church, you're holier than me.
No. You prove me. You right now prove to me that an atom has this many molecules. Prove it to me.
No. I know that water freezes at 32 degrees.
No, right? I said atoms and molecules.
That's all. I don't know about that. That has nothing to do with me. I know that water freezes at 32 degrees, right?
Tell me, what does a star smell like?
That has nothing to do with me. Look,
but you believe.
Water freezes at 32.
Believe.
Water. No,
believe.
I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. No. Listen, this is what I'm telling you. I don't even know that water.
You can't see oxygen, but you believe you can breathe.
How am I going to believe? Rios, how am I going to believe?
That's a rapper said that.
Listen,
a freestyler.
I know water freezes at 32 degrees. I know cutting myself will hurt. I know salt in my eyes will burn. I don't know that if I curse at my parents, I'm going to go to hell beyond the turtle and the tunnel and the swing that ain't going to happen.
How do you know?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I know what's in front of me.
How do you know?
I know what's in front of me. Because I cussed at my parents when I was younger.
Billions of people. Listen to this.
God, billions down right now.
Billions of people have died. Billions. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have all this science. We have all these scientists. We have all this shit. And they have no idea what the fuck happens after death.
Exactly.
So you think, but you believe in science.
You know why? They don't know what happens after death and nothing happens after death.
Why are they still researching it? If there is nothing, why are they spending billions of dollars to research it?
I can't answer that. How am I supposed to know?
I know you can't because the scientists didn't tell you. So if you believe, you're saying science, but you believe in what you can see and what's tangible in front of you. I get that. But if you believe in science so much, why are they not telling you everything? Everything that they know. They're only giving you limited access of what they know. Why do they not tell you about the weight loss and if energy, electricity never cease to exist, where the fuck does your energy go? Energy never cease to exist. So when somebody turns me off, where the fuck does my energy go?
You're the God.
I'm asking the scientist, right? Believer.
You go you know where you go?
I'll
tell you where you go. I tell you where, because I was there last weekend. You go to Inglewood Cemetery. That's where you go. And you rot in a box that they charge you $40,000 for.
But that's not what your scientist says.
Rios.
That's not what your scientist says.
That's where you go. Scientists don't say anything about after death.
They don't say, why are they studying it? If they knew that that's where it ended, if that was the end.
I don't know. You're asking me a question that I don't know.
I know.
Two, this is the other reason I called. This is two.
Okay.
I don't know. You're asking me a question.
I don't know. But look, Alex, I don't know either.
That's what I'm saying. You're asking me something you just made up. I told you that 10 minutes ago.
No.
Okay,
that's not made up though. That's not made up. But I don't know.
I never heard of scientists studying what happens after you die. But two, here's another thing.
They're trying to create antimatter. What do you think CERN is all about?
Who is they?
CERN.
Who is they?
They're sending molecules at each other.
Okay, Rios, this is what I tell people. This is why I like facts. I used to be into classic cars, selling classic cars. I go, asking
wait, before you do this point, before you do this point, do the one you were just about to do. You were just about to say something before this.
No, I'll remember that. That's a different topic. But I'm talking about this one. Look, asking price is never the sold price. Somebody says, "Oh, somebody has a 64 for 50,000. Oh, somebody has a 64 for 80,000." Look, asking price is never the sold price. So that when you say, "Why are scientists?" Number one, you just came out of that with nowhere. And you say,
that's not.
People can study. People can study whatever they want. What facts came out? That's when you say, why do you believe in this and that? Because there's actual facts. There's studies. If you go to the doctor and you go, hey, do I have pancreatic cancer? They're going to study your numbers. They're not going to pray to God and see what God says. They're going to study your blood. They're going to analyze what's going on with your numbers. And they're going to say, hey, this looks off. And if you have a problem, they're going to go, this is what it is. These are the results. And we're going to fight it like this with modern medicine, not with prayers, not with a wine, not with nothing. No, we're going to handle this with this medication that has been studied by scientists and proven to work.
So you're telling, wait, hold on. So tell me you are not that far gone that you think that the medicine they give you is they haven't. When was the last cure?
When was the last prayer that worked?
When was the last cure? You just told me don't answer. You just told me don't answer a question with a question, Rios.
Okay.
When was the last cure?
Give me a second.
You want me to tell you when the last prayer was answered? My prayers, motherfucker. My prayers have been answered. That's factual and that's real. That's from just my single-handed experience. Now, you tell me when the last time you cured some shit.
When something got cured? Oh, hold on a second.
When was the last time you cured some shit?
Athlete's foot. I put some athlete's foot cream on last night.
When was athlete's foot developed? Cream developed?
Probably a long time ago.
So when was the last cure?
A long time ago.
What's the last thing they cured? What's the last thing they cured?
I don't know, but I'm alive right now, but from cures, not prayers. Rios, we're alive from cures. Look, if you go to the doctor, if your babies go to the doctor, yes, you will pray. That's and
so will they.
Well, I'm going to do both.
And so will they.
You had a choice.
And so will they.
If you grew up in society with no religion, what would you do? Nothing or go to the doctor?
That was my question to you. That was my original question.
I'm going to the doctor. I don't care if they ask me. They gave me a choice. Do you want to pray? We got a prescription for prayers, and we got a prescription for fucking penicillin. What do you want? Oh, let me get the penicillin.
So why do the doctors and the hospitals use symbols from religions?
How come they don't prescribe prayers?
Well, how come they have churches in hospitals?
How come churches and hospitals collect money and don't pay taxes?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with an organization that, you know what's wrong with it? When the FCC has to prove a pill works before you can sell it out in the open. Prayers don't work.
Wait. Hold on.
Anyways,
hold on. No. I'm about to get you right there too. I'm getting you on every single one.
For sure.
You have to.
For sure.
The lobbyists will pay you to let you know which pill works. This is my pill, and I will give you this much money when you say that this is the best pill. Yes, it does. What do you think fucking oxycodone is? Do you know how much money that family killed more people? Science believed in that, and they killed more people than anything. Think about oxycodone. Oxycodone was given to men, women doctors, that they were issuing out oxycodone, knowing it was horrible for you, knowing that this is going to kill you. I'd much rather have those doctors had faith in God and had belief and hope and were good people and be like, you know what, that's against my religion. I can't just do that. But you know what their God was? Money. Money. I'd much rather their God have been, I'd much rather than have been a real believer of some faith, any faith. I don't give a fuck what it was. I wish that they would have believed in trees don't have me operate this way.
So money doesn't matter. So money doesn't even matter then. So you should leave it out of the money, right?
To what?
Right.
Matter to what?
You should leave profits out of our life, our help saving people and helping people, right? You should leave profits out of it.
Money shouldn't add value to the things that you do as a person.
Right.
Shouldn't do things, but you shouldn't be compromised by money. Your belief in who you are as a person, your ethics and your moral measurement should not be swayed by money.
Right. Who do you think's committing more fraud, pastors or doctors?
Doctors.
Okay. So here's the other point. Here's my other point. You said a while back. Here's my other point.
Do you not see the whole insurance industry? The malpractice industry and insurance and these motherfuckers killing motherfuckers and doing all this kind of shit?
Hold on.
Keeping people sick?
You want all doctors. Yes. Ed, you said doctors, right? Are those doctors religious or all of them atheists?
Do you think I really know that number? Do you want a number or do you want me to say just yes or no?
No. I'm just asking questions like you ask questions.
Do I know if a doctor is satanic or what?
Do you want your doctors believing in God? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now, do you think now if all doctors believed in God, if all doctors now would believe in God, who would be committing more fraud? Pastors or doctors?
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Right, so check this out. Exactly. All right, so this is my other topic. This is my other topic.
You got to talk about real shit. Like, you got to talk about something that I can answer to. I can't answer if all doctors were religious. I don't fucking know.
Right.
What religion? What religion? What thing? What? Like what?
Christianity. If all doctors were Christian and all preachers were Christian, which ones would be committing more fraud to gain money? And which ones would be helping people?
Is it an equal number of them?
Yes.
So it's 50 to 50. 50 doctors. Let's just say 50 doctors to 50 pastors.
So you're telling me that the 50 Christian doctors and the 50 Christian pastors, there would be equally helping people. A doctor and a pastor will be equally helping people in their lives.
I think it's easier to do the doctor way. Like, what can a pastor do?
So who will be helping them more?
Like, what can a pastor do to?
Your answer is the doctor, right?
Yeah.
So prayers work more than medicine, or medicine works more than prayers? All right.
Medicine? No. Because you haven't did anything. You ain't said nothing. Medicine works more than what? Than prayer?
Then who's going to help you more in your life if you need help? A Christian doctor or a Christian pastor?
Both. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you're asking.
Last time, the same answer you gave last. I just asked you if your family needed
but help you with what? Life. Like you're not giving me anything tangible. What can a pastor help you with? What are you talking about? To live?
Exactly. If you
don't need a pastor to live.
Exactly. Do you need a doctor to live?
No.
Okay. But you take your kids to the doctor and you got health insurance, right?
You just asked me, do I need a doctor to live? Do I need a doctor to live? Yeah. No. Do I need a pastor to live? Okay. No.
Okay. Do you have health insurance?
Yeah. Do I go to church?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you do. So you do need doctors to live.
No, I don't.
Why would you have it?
I'm living right now with no doctor.
So you're just wasting money. So your kids. How about your kids?
So let me ask you this. Do you need car insurance?
Kids, Rios?
Do you need car insurance?
How about your kids? No.
Do you need a fan?
A fan?
Do you need air conditioning?
No.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you paying for health insurance? You said you don't need a doctor, right?
You don't need a doctor. I don't need more than half of the things that I have.
Okay, so I'm asking you again. If you had a choice, if you had a choice, but you do pay for health insurance for your kids, right?
I pay for the whole family.
Exactly, because they need it, right?
Oh my Lord, because they need it.
All right, so
are they gonna need it?
Topic. I say,
like no.
No. Do they? So do they need it to live? Constantly, kids get sick all the time.
Alex,
You think they'll
your
be okay
argument
after
is
church?
falling flat because I already said, nigga, that I pray and I take my kids to the doctor.
All right, we got it. I know. I asked you, what's helping more, the doctors or the church?
You think that I think churches help me?
Keeping your kids alive?
Me and my relationship with God. You keep saying church. What is the value in church?
Okay, what's keeping?
Why do you keep giving value?
Alive?
Why do you keep saying pastor and church?
What's keeping your kids alive? Your
Me.
faith or your doctor?
Me and God.
Okay. So your
God
so your
did
faith
me.
or the doctors?
God.
Oh, so God is keeping your kids alive.
God is the most important thing ever.
Health insurance. So why are you paying for health insurance?
Tell me how many times I had to go to the hospital just in the last 2 years.
A lot
to save my kids' lives.
No. But did you go to the doctor?
Did you get the vaccine?
Why do you have it if you don't need it? I did 3 times. I got the booster. Yeah.
Did you get the vaccine?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I got the booster.
Why?
Because I don't care.
Exactly.
Because I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
That's why your questions ain't making sense, because you're not really asking them from a place of like real thought. Like you're not even making a like thoughtful argument. You're just saying anything.
Because I got a shot that I don't care about. That means I'm not saying
But you really don't care about the questions that you're
asking.
asking. Is it a question or is it a topic?
All I said is what's more important, religion or science, like medicine. That's all.
What do you think has
religion or science?
So what? I'll ask you this: what do you think is destroying the world right now?
Next topic. Religion. We're going to a war because of religion.
But what? How are they going to war?
They're killing babies.
But how?
They're killing babies because of religion.
How?
Huh?
How?
Because white nationalist Christians are in charge of the
What are they killing them with?
War.
What are they killing them with?
Huh?
What are they killing them with?
They're killing them with weapons that the military has.
How did they get that?
What do you mean? Humans made them.
Yeah, how did humans make them?
With science.
Thank you.
Okay. How do you make breakfast? With science. Everything is science.
But you only discredit one though.
I discredit things I don't see. I've never seen
that.
God.
You see that. You see that. You see the. You see.
All right. Here's the next.
You see. You see. No.
Right.
No. You see the effects of science every day, but you still love it.
Yeah. Because I'm alive because of it. Yeah. I already told you that. Look, Rios, listen, you can get rid of all the churches in the country. You can get rid of every temple, church, whatever you want to call it. Trust me, there's still going to be doctors, and we still need doctors forever. But here's the next topic. Check this out. So you said me and you, what would you say earlier that we got into it and I just stopped fucking with you for a while?
No, you didn't stop fucking with me.
That happened. Oh yeah, but what did you say?
You
said that we
started acting weird.
Okay, so here we go. Let me tell you what happened. So your comment was the comment that tripped me out, that I couldn't believe that came out of your mouth, was, I've never met an immigrant. That's what you said. Living in Long Beach, that you've never met an immigrant. The only reason I was freaking out on you is because there's right now we're fighting misinformation. You know what I mean? And like, for you to say that you've never met an immigrant living in Long Beach, I guarantee you, if you go outside of your house, you cannot avoid an immigrant. You know what I mean? Like that, for you to say every single homie of yours that's Latino, his families were immigrants. We're all immigrants here. For you to say that you never met an immigrant, it's crazy.
So look at this. That's funny, because that's why you got mad.
Yeah.
Oh. It's all good.
Yeah, because you're
like that. I said I didn't meet an immigrant before.
Yes.
Or did I say I don't know? I don't have nobody I know that's an illegal immigrant. I don't know an illegal immigrant. My family is immigrants. I have immigrants in my family. How the fuck am I even going to answer that I don't know an immigrant? Every person in America is the descendant of an immigrant.
Got you.
What are you talking about?
I was like, what's he talking about?
See, and this is now
I'll go find it, Rios.
Now this is the thing. Now this is the thing. Look, somebody will listen to some shit like that, and then instead of having a conversation about it, they'll just be mad. Ah, shit, arg.
I called you
Arg?
Rios. I could go anyways, man. It don't matter. Who said arg?
No, I'm just saying arg like a pirate. I'm mad. Arg, like I'm mad. Grr, grr. Like because
of that. Besides all that.
Yeah.
Besides all that, what else is cracking, man? You good?
I'm good, man. I feel good. I'm ready for my vacation. Which is tonight. Like I am good, but a little bit just kind of, I don't want to use the word anxious or anxiety, but I'm just like not looking forward to however long these lines, TSA and car rent, like I literally don't know what to expect right now.
Okay. And you know why that's happening? I think they call it the filibuster or what you did. And this is the problem okay, so you got half that want certain things, you got the other half that want
that brings up a good
Congress,
question, right? I'm gonna have for you too. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So what they do is if the Republicans want, these 10 things and the Democrats want these 2 things, what they'll do is they'll tie them together. And that's what's happening right now. So the funding to DHS and the funding to ICE is on the same bill to be approved. The Democrats don't want to fund ICE, and the Republicans and the Democrats don't really care about DHS. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the focus. It's the same thing. Like when you think about what was the Civil War about, everyone said slavery. It wasn't only about slavery. It was about like 10 other topics, but the main one was slavery. This is what's happening now. DHS isn't getting paid because they're bolting it in. They're grouping it in with ICE getting funding. ICE just got $180 billion. They're getting more than like militaries in most of the whole world. They're getting the same amount of money as the Marines, and they still want more. Man, fuck out of here. They killed 2 American citizens, didn't investigate, and said they were domestic terrorists. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. But let me ask you this. So Trump was talking
husband is cross-dressing.
Yeah.
Kristi Noem's husband is cross-dressing. They found that out. Yeah. And half these Republicans are straight up low-key fucking gay, dude. For real.
But nothing's wrong with being gay. Like if they're gay, they're gay. But
no, it's not.
Like if they're not,
it's not. But it's not
if they're not being who they say they are,
against,
if they're lying about who they say they are, that's the problem. Like when you're bashing, there's nothing wrong with being that. You know what I mean? What's wrong is when you are punishing those people and you're secretly that, and you're portraying something else. That's the fucking problem. But a lot of them are portraying to be something that they're not. But my question about the filibuster shit is the pros and cons to the filibuster. Because right now, Trump wants to get rid of the filibuster, right?
No.
Or he wants to keep the filibuster.
The Republicans and the Democrats, but listen, what we're seeing right now is they say they want something until they need it. You know what I mean? Just like when Texas did the gerrymandering and then California said, we're going to do it too.
And look, what I'm saying? Look. Wait. You know, this is a good point because they were going to keep that TSA shit all whack for a long time. But you know what fucked them up and why they changed the shit? Because they were like, okay, politicians, you guys get no special privileges on planes. Yeah. You have to be with all the rest of us. And as soon as they had to suffer the consequences, guess what they did? Let's change this shit up real quick.
Yep.
Now that it affects my everyday thing, that matters more than sucking Daddy Trump off. You know what I mean? Like, no, we got to get this. So it does show that like when it does affect them, like particularly affects them personally, they'll make something happen. And you're right about them hiding things in bills, like the big, beautiful bill. They hide a bunch of shit in there. They always hide a bunch of shit in the bills all the time. Like, well, if you want this, I need this. If you need that, I got to get this.
You know what's in the bill? You know what's in the big, beautiful bill? No taxes on tanning booths. It was 900 and something pages. The big, beautiful bill was 900 and something pages. And they gave it to all of the Republicans like the night before. Remember, Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, "Oh yeah, I kind of did read it. How are you going to read 1,000 pages overnight?"
She can't even read a children's book overnight.
No taxes on tanning booths. Right. No taxes on tanning booths, and no taxes on silencers. Those were 2 things that were in the big beautiful bill.
Those are the major things that they wanted.
60% of the tax cuts are going to everybody making, I think, the 5% and up. So if you're making more than $700,000, you're getting a little bit of tax break. If you're making more than $10 million a year, you're getting most of the tax breaks over the whole country. You know, that's what it was. If you make over $10 million a year, you're making like $300,000 from these tax breaks. If you make an average of $60,000 a year, you're making $76. That's your tax break, $76. When these fools are getting hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, and the make over $1 million, you pay like 2% Social Security or whatever tax. And if you make over $1 billion, it's like 0.02 or some shit taxes. It's crazy, and we pay 12%. The ones
I was
with
talking to my parents.
Go ahead, my bad.
With the least, I was talking to my parents when in 1980 they were making $20,000 a year taking home, or we're not taking home, $20,000 a year in 1980. The cost of their house was $60,000. That's 3 times. That 3 years of work can pay off one house in 1980.
Yeah.
Right now, the average people are getting what, $70,000, $80,000 a year. Houses are $500,000. So it went from 3 times to almost 6 times. Double. Everything has doubled. And you know what has damn near 10 times? At the same time, in 1975, CEOs were 1 to 20 making money from their average workers. Right now, it's 200. Right now, I think it's 102,000 times more than your average worker. The Target CEO makes 6,676 times more than your average Target worker that makes $15,000 a year. These motherfuckers are making $20-30 million a year, while your average worker is making $20,000 a year.
Yeah, this shit's
crazy, man.
Well, and you think about it on one, like, this is a basic fact. We all know that. Like, back in the day, I don't know, like maybe like the 60s, 50s, let's say the 50s. On one income, you can have a car, a house, and send your kids to college. On just one person home income. That's with the wife not working. Like, you can afford all that.
Have you ever?
And just as a janitor, as a custodian.
Yeah. 2 decent jobs. Somebody working at a hardware store, somebody working at the market. Yeah.
You can have a great life.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Have you ever used a inflation calculator? So if you just put in like, what would $100 be in 1950 compared to now? They'll show you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
In 1960, for your average family to buy a 4-door sedan, a Chevy Impala, 4-door Chevy Impala was $2,800, right?
Mm-hmm.
$2,800 to buy a 4-door automatic V8 sedan, American, beautiful car. If you put that into the inflation calculator, that's $6,800 for a brand new car. Where can you buy a brand new, top of the line, fucking 4-door sedan for $6,800? That's how much they were paying. And an average house was like $70,000. We're talking about, if you do the numbers back then, nowhere. Right now, your average car is $40,000 for your average car. It's disgusting, man. But
the funny thing, wait, hold on. People are saying like, who cares, right? Like, who cares? Like, dude, that is major. Like, the fact that it's like, who cares? Just shut up and dribble. Like, just take the fucking shit. We in America. Like, people don't even get the fact of like, nigga, how crucial this shit is. Like, you can't even. Like, the
American dream has been destroyed, has been stepped on.
Like, fight back against what? This is the truth. Motherfucker, he's saying the truth. Nigga, like, the fucking shit is out of control. What do you mean? Fight back against what? The facts that he's saying? Nigga, like, America is ridiculous. The CEO gap ratio, wealth ratio gap is ridiculous. What they pay in taxes is ridiculous. What we have to do, nigga, I got a family of 5. Motherfucker, he's speaking to me. Shit, what are you talking about? I own a home. Motherfucker, I pay taxes. I got a business. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this shit matters. When you ain't got shit and shit ain't going on, it's like, oh, whatever, fuck it, who cares? Nah, motherfucker, now who cares? It's grown man talk, nigga. This shit matters, motherfucker. I just saw gas for diesel $7.08, 80 cents.
You know what that means?
$7.
Everything's going up.
Oh yeah, that means groceries.
Everything's going up.
Trucking.
That means your razors, your razors, your lotion, your toilet paper, your water, your plastics, your metals, your everything, your medicine, your everything you can think of, your tables, your chairs, your lawn, your sign, your seats.
They said, who cares? My motherfucking pockets, my bank account, my kids' private school. They're like, I pay. Like, damn, let me just stop. It did not even. It does matter. It does matter. And
you know who invented TSA? The Republicans. The last Republican that was there invented TSA. I mean, HSI. All that shit. Remember, they scare
the only
people
thing
just to get money.
the only thing that I always go back and forth with you about. We go back and forth about a lot of things, but the fact that you're so Republican focused, but you don't be calling out the Democrats, you got to start calling them out too. They be doing some because they be doing some bullshit.
No. Both of them. But right now, you know, at least right now, it's like the Democrats are fighting or at least trying to be. Hey, this is what we need. The only thing that ever passed was the Epstein files. That's 3 months late. You know what I mean? Like it's people really need to fucking.
Well, we got a big thing going on right now in California. The governor race. Sotomayor, another billionaire. Like,
yeah, shit's crazy, man.
But let me get out of here, man. I got to get over here. I got to get with the kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Alex. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. Thank you for having impact and sharing your opinions and being honest with how you feel. I really appreciate that. I really value that. Thank you. You have a good one. Blessings to you and your family. Science and blessings to your family.
Facts, man. The facts are the gas.
Facts.
The facts are the gas. And I said this.
Look, facts.
I said this 5 years ago. Rios. I said the gas is going to hit $10. I said this 5 years ago. I said, I guarantee you gas is going to hit $10. One of these summers, very soon, it's going to hit $10.
Man,
you know why? Because the CEOs, and you know what? And when we're doing the worst when gas is up because of this, because of that. The CEO last year of Exxon made 21. His regular pay is like $1.5 million. He made $26 million on bonuses. How?
Jesus Christ!
How? Hey, drill, baby, drill. Let's go.
Hey, this is my new log off with you. Like how to log off. Facts, science, and blessings to you, Alex.
Peace. Show. Thank you.
Hey, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta start. I haven't even packed or anything. My wife's gonna be on my head for being here for this long. But shout out to y'all, man. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Hey, man, we just being cool, having a good time, good conversation. I'm not the #1 person on any of those topics, but I just like having the conversations, hearing what people think, sharing their thoughts. If you guys ever want to call in. But that shit to me, like, oh man, is entertaining, but it is informative because there's not a place for people to do that. I feel like it's just, we just got to provide what's available. Some of you guys might be like, that was long or whatever, it was a long segment, but I think it was worth it. I think we need to start having more conversations and more people need to call in. If you have a different thought or a different opinion, call in. I'm going to get the Discord thing working. For some reason, I don't know why it was tripping. I'll fix it. I'll figure it out later on when I get back from Puerto Rico. But blessings, facts, and science to all of y'all, man. Everybody have a good one. I appreciate everybody, man, that comes in here, that falls in here at the Ghetto Cafe. Hopefully you guys aren't offended by anything that was said. It's all love all the time. You guys go out there and be great, man. There wasn't the intentions to offend.
Yeah. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stays woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.